Hello, Matt.
How you doing?
From Humi at 6. Hello. Yeah, I'm really well, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, good, thanks, mate.
Good.
Nottingham, we like it here, so
Yeah.
it should be a good one tonight. Rock City is a great venue, so
Yeah, you just mentioned you've played here a few times.
yeah, quite a few times. We started off supporting bands here,
Mm.
and now I think it might be our 4th or 5th time headlining actually. So yeah, we know the stage very well.
Mm.
It's a cool place.
So have you ever? So you say do you like know backstage quite well? I mean, I know
We
it's
know
a weird
exactly where
question.
we're going. Yeah, you're like off the bus. You're like right down that little bit there. Oh, mind the broken glass and the smell
Yeah,
of piss.
yeah.
Yeah, through there on the right. Yeah, I don't think they've even changed the door code since last time we were here. So it's like, yeah, there it is. Right, here we go.
So let's talk about Humi at 6 a little bit then. The band you're in. So Cavalier Youth was 2 years ago now, wasn't it?
2 years ago.
2014.
Yeah,
And that hit #1
it did. Yeah.
in the album charts.
Yeah.
How was that? Firstly,
Yeah, it was
must have been
amazing.
quite
I
a
mean,
thing.
our first record we ever put out, Take Off Your Colours, that was released in like 2007, that went to number 26 in the charts. And then our second one went to like number 9, then it like went, then the next one was like number 5, and then it was just like, it's going up, it's getting better each time, and this time we were just like, come on, #1. But the problem is, yeah, it's great that the last one went to number 1, but now, this one has to go to number 1.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, that
If
must
not,
be
we're
something
gonna
to live up to.
We're gonna be like, nah, we won't really care. I mean, like the whole music world has changed so much since that album came out. Now the streams are actually being counted for, and it's all like, but yeah, #1 was a crazy experience.
Well, you've got your new album coming out in January, haven't you? The new
Comes out in January. Yeah, Night People's out in January.
Yeah, and you released a single off that, haven't you?
We've released one single, and there's another song on iTunes if you pre-order the record. Yeah.
And so how have they been received? Do you think they've been received quite well by fans?
Really well, yeah. It was when we first played it. It was at Reading and Leeds, and it wasn't out for long enough for it to really gauge an interest. But on this tour, we've been playing both tunes, and they go down pretty well. Everyone sings along. I think everyone really likes it. I think this album's our best one we've created. So, fingers crossed, everyone else agrees.
So you personally, as like making the album, you think it's the best one that's been done?
Yeah, it's the one we're most proud of. So I think ever.
Let's talk about the band a little bit. So why did you get into the band? Because you were a founding member, weren't you?
Yeah, I've been in since day one. Yeah.
So how did it all kind of come about?
Well, we saw like there's always loads of local gigs back in the day, and it just looked so much fun. And we were just like, right, how can we do something at college which means it's not actually proper work? We were like, well, let's start a band, do music at college, go and do that together, and then be in a band. You never know, one day we might get free beer on the rider. And here we are now.
I know where that got you.
Yeah, look where we are now. There's more than free beer on the rider. Yeah. Yeah, no. So literally, we started for a jolly. We didn't want to have real jobs really. We were just like, we wanted to chase the dream. Everyone should chase their dreams, you know what I mean? And luckily for us, it paid off. And here we are.
And that was 2004 you formed, isn't it?
There's like all like random years posted on Wikipedia.
Yeah.
I would say we were like properly a band in like 2005, 2006.
Okay. So the music that was out kind of then there was quite a big, it was kind of the revival of indie sort of thing. There was a lot of MySpace stuff going on, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Did that kind of have any influence on the music you started out making? If not, what kind of influences came into what you made on like the first sort of album?
Well, we started off like listening to pop punk, and that's why the first album sounds quite pop punky. And then we sort of, as we've grown as musicians and grown as music fans, it's sort of got the music's got sort of less just one genre. Like you can listen to our old albums, like You Mean Six are that band, that's them. And now it's almost like no, that song's a slow song. That could be that artist. This one, it's a heavy one. They've got Ollie from Horizon on it. They sound like a different band over there. And it's just like, as we've grown as musicians, we basically write whatever we want, and we don't really care.
Yeah.
And luckily people like it, and I think they respect us for it, because bands that just write the same album and you're doing it for a specific reason because you're going to get paid from the label, we're just like, no, we're just gonna we're listening to this at the moment and we're gonna write this, and I hope you guys like it, basically.
Which is, I guess you've just said that's kind of how it started out. It was just
Yeah,
all kind of like, let's just go with it.
Yeah, let's not think about it too much. Don't try and be something specific. Just go and have a laugh with it.
So, I mean, I know like the new album hasn't even come out yet. That's like still January, so that's for that. But do you always have a constant writing process going on? So even like backstage now, you've got
totally
stuff going on.
Yeah, there's riffs in the pipeline still already, and we wrote 70 songs for this album. We recorded 12, so like there's still loads of songs that aren't finished basically. So there's just loads of material kicking around. I think we're going to try and get the next album on the way soon. So we're going to we're sort of writing now. Max came up with a riff the other day that sounded really cool. We were jamming it in sound check. So you got to always write. It's what being a musician's about. It's not just about playing music. It's not just about writing it. You got to be like the whole package the whole time.
So have you got any idea of when a new album might come out, or is it just kind of when it's ready?
Yeah, when it's done.
So it's not going to be forced.
No, when we can be bothered to go and spend 2 months recording another one and not be on the road or at home or something. It's like recording's fun, but it's like the same place over and over again. Like you're just like, we love to like when you're on tour, it's different things all the time. Everything changes up. You know what I mean?
And you mentioned earlier that you did a song with Oliver Sykes from Bring Me the Horizon as well.
A couple of albums ago.
Yeah. Is there any Is there any people that you kind of think, wow, I would love to work with them? Anybody. I mean, let's not say people that have died, because that's never going to happen.
Well, we've always like toyed with the idea of like doing stuff with like Mark Ronson or something weird.
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
Because he was supposed to do the next Royal Blood album. I don't think he's doing that anymore. But he's a really good producer. And he does so many different genres, and I think he brings something amazing to the table. So I think if there was someone we'd love to work with, it would probably be Ronson, to be honest with you. But we sort of all just do it by ourselves most of the time, just the whole time, just we write it, there you go, we've sung on it, played it and stuck it out. But it is fun to work with other people sometimes.
So is Mark Ronson the kind of music you would listen to on a daily basis? No,
not necessarily, but he's just like an absolute musical genius, do you know what I mean?
And you think your sounds would work together?
Yeah, totally, yeah. And I just think it could be really interesting. It's like there's other writers like Pharrell and stuff, like it's a completely different genre, but they're just such amazing songwriters that it would just be interesting to see what will come out, push you out your comfort zone sort of thing.
Okay, and the final question then, who would you cite as your sort of all-time favourite musician?
All-time favourite musician? I don't know, I mean, I really respect Kurt Cobain in a massive way, because he did the same thing we're doing. He just wrote what he wanted to, sang about what he wanted to, and did what he wanted, do you know what I mean, the whole time, and became a global icon, basically. So I'd say, Kurt Cobain's up there for us.
Fantastic. Well, Matt, thank you very much.
Thank you, mate.
It's been lovely to speak to you.
You too.